Welcome back, YouTubers. This is Sam's Automotive, bringing you another episode on how DIY your new car. Okay, today we got a 2003, I believe. It might be a 2004, actually. A 2004 V6. I believe this engine, it's a 2.7. And yes, it is a 2.7 six-cylinder. So I'm going to show you how to remove this radiator. As you can see, the radiator is already out, okay? And that's the new one. That's a nice thing that this radiator comes with that hose right there, the pipe. So you can see this one here. It's really bad. All right, so this is how you're supposed to take this radiator. Bring the lower, leave the lower hose attach the cooler line. Now here it's where you disconnect those two hoses. You disconnect the two hoses from the top on the that's the cooler lines. Disconnect the top one. Now you're gonna have to disconnect that one in the bottom too. You're gonna have to remove, separate the AC condenser. It's gonna be a bolt right here. It's going to be a bolt on the bottom as well, number 10. And I don't know if I can show you that. Yeah, it's kind of dark in here. I'm just going to point it out. It's right here. It's right there. Okay. It's going to go right in here, right in the middle. And then you're going to have another one in the middle. And that's what it should look like. Okay. And then you have another one here. So pretty much it's going to be 4 of this bolt, 2 on the top, 2 in the middle. That's going to separate the radiator from the AC condenser. Now, first thing is first thing. Drain your antifreeze. Remove the 2 bolts from this side. Remove the other the other ones on the other side. If you want, you can remove this latch here. In this case, this bridge right here did not detach. I think it's welded to it. I mean, you probably can get a chisel and detach it from right there, from right here. I don't want to do that. I think there is another 2 bolts that goes on the bottom here, but I don't want to mess with it. As you can see, there it's over here. It's a bunch of them, but I think those are just bolts that attach things to this bridge here. So I just kind of bend it over. Like I say, if you guys want to detach it, go ahead, but it's not my car. If I would be my car, I would do it. So next time would be easier to do this job. But anyways, I just kind of bend it a little bit so I have a space to bring this thing out. I mean, bring the radiator out, because there is no way you're gonna remove this radiator. Now, in order to get to those 2 bolts here on the front, you're gonna have to remove this thing. They have little bolts. Well, it looks like a plastic little bolt. They're Phillips metal plastic, and that's with the insert. Okay, guys, so that's all to it. Now, the other thing I need to point out as well is that this rubber things, make sure you remove the old ones, because the new one does not bring it. Make sure you put it on the other radiator, just the way they came out. Do the other one, and that's gotta be it. So now I just gotta transfer these 2 hoses here to that. If you can put a mark on it, that would be helpful. So it'll guide you, it'll guide you how to put it back in. So that way, they're gonna line not to it. Now the other thing you need to take out is the fan, electrical fan. It's gonna be held by 210s on the top over here. So let's review all this. I think I start from the bottom up. Now I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom. Okay. Remove your antifreeze. Remove 4 bolts in this bridge. Remove the latch. But before, remove the plastic, then remove the latch. Bring your bridge this way, towards you. Then remove your fan, electrical fan. It's gonna be held by 210s. Pretty much everything you're gonna find here, guys, are 10s. Okay. Then disconnect your hoses. 2 hoses here. Disconnect your upper, well, that would be your lower hose. Disconnect the top, make it to the side. Then disconnect the two bolts in the top. Then disconnect the ones in the bottom. Then there's going to be this little bracket here with this coolant right here. There's going to be a coolant, 2 hoses for the cooler here. It's going to be another 10. Okay, that's what's going to hold this radiator from the bottom. Once you remove that, then radiator is ready to come out. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. If this video was helpful to you, give me a thumbs up, subscribe.